Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, pull up a chair, get comfortable, and drop everything else you are doing because we are diving into an absolute masterclass on a topic that will save you lakhs of rupees over your vehicle's ownership lifetime. We are talking about the ultimate luxury car care and detailing routine, specifically tailored for the brutal realities of the Indian climate. Let's start with an honest reality check. When you sign a check of 80 lakhs, 1 crore, or even 2 crore rupees for a high-end German or European machine, a BMW, a Mercedes Benz, an Audi, or a Jaguar, you aren't just buying transportation, you are investing in a pinnacle piece of engineering. But here is the problem. European cars are engineered for European conditions. They are built for clean air, cool temperatures, and predictable weather. The moment they land on the Indian roads, they enter a physical war zone. We subject these precisions, precision clear coat to intense 42-degree summer heat waves, thick layer of abrasive construction dust, industrial fallout, and chaotic monsoons with high acidic rain and flooded muddy streets. And to make matters worse, most owners hand over these multi-crore investments to a local daily car wash boy who uses a single bucket of dirty tap water and hold a rough rug to wipe down the five different cars in this society. Within 6 months, the deep flawless showroom glossy is completely replaced by a spiderweb of ugly spiral marks, micro scratches, and faded plastic films over the next 30 minutes. Right from this studio desk, we are going to build up a comprehensive multi-stage maintenance roadmap. We will dismantle the chemistry of the safe washing, decode the truth about PPF and ceramic coating, master the art of leather and matte wood preservation, look at the technical wheels cleaning and outline the weekly, monthly, and seasonal calendar. If you are a student of detailing or a passionate luxury owner, this is the definitive playbook you need to follow. Let's get straight into the engineering. Alright, chapter 2. Let's lie down. Golden rule of paint maintenance. Never touch a dry or simply rinsed car with a wash mat or cloth. Most paint damage doesn't happen when you drive, it happens when you wash the car. If you take a cloth and start rubbing a dusty car, you are essentially grinding abrasive microparticles directly into the delicate clear coat. The first line of the difference is a contactless chemical pre-wash. To execute a proper pre-wash at home, you need a variable speed pressure washer paired with a high quality foam can. You want to use a pH neutral car shampoo or dedicated snow foam. Why pH neutral? Because cheap commercial detergents or dish soaps are highly alkaline. They will instantly strip away any protective wax or sealant layer and dry out your bedding. Mix the shampoo with the water in your foam cannon reservoir and coat entire dirty car from the bottom up. Let the foam dwell on the vehicle for 3 to 5 minutes. There, this is where chemical science does the heavy lifting. The surfactant molecules encapsulates the abrasive road grime and construction dust, lifting them off the surface. And after 5 minutes, blast the foam with a clean, high pressure water. By doing this entirely contactless step, you safely remove 80% of the used surface contamination without a single physical touch. Now that the heavy loose dirt is gone, we proceed to chapter 3. The the physical contact was there is where we remove the stubborn static road foam film that binds the to the paintwork. To do the say to the to do this safely without inflicting swirl marks, you must completely outlaw sponge and traditional rags. You need a premium microfiber wash mint and the legendary two bucket wash method. The two bucket mechanical setup: bucket 1 filled with clean water and highly lubricated pH neutral luxury car shampoo to provide sleekness. Bucket 2, filled with pure clean water used exclusively to clean the dirty wash bin after it touches the grid guard. Perforated plastic inserts sitting at the bottom of the both bucket to trap heavy dead particles below the grid, preventing them from floating back into the bin. Here is the precise workflow. Dunk your clean microfiber mitt into the soapy wash bucket. Always start washing from the top of the car, the roof, and the hood, and work your way down to the dirtier lower panels. Wipe gently in straight linear passes. Never rub in circles. Circling rubbing creates those hideous round swirl myth that catches the sunlight. After cleaning a single panel, your wash mitt is now holding tiny contaminants before you dunk it back into your clean soapy water. Submerge it into second the rinse station. Rub the mid firmly against the grit guard at the bottom. This physically dislodged the trap grid, letting it fall safely to the bottom of the bucket below the car. Wringing out into mint, the only then dip it back into the clean soapy bucket. Simple discipline ensures you are always applying fresh, grit-free lubrication to your precious paintwork. Now, Chapter 4, The Wheels. The German luxury cars, especially performance models from BMW M, Mercedes AMG, and Audi RS, use high performance braking system. These brakes offer phenomenal stopping power, but they produce massive amount of highly corrosive iron-rich brake dust. If you leave this dust sitting on premium alloy wheels under intense Indian humidity, it will break into the clear wood, causing permanent pitting and staining. To clean luxury car wheels safely, you need dedicated pH balanced iron fallout remover. Spray the product library liberally onto a cool dry wheel. The chemical formula contains active ingredient that specifically target and bonds with standard iron particles. Within 2 to 3 minutes, you will witness a dramatic visual reaction. The clear spray turns into a deep, breathing purple liquid as it dissolves the iron crystals. While the chemical is reacting, take a specialized long-reach microfiber barrel brush to clean the deep inside barrel of the beaker. Use ultra soft detailing brushes to clean the intricate fork faces, the valve stems, and the deep lug nut cavity. Once through thoroughly agitated, flush the wheels clean with your pressure washer. The result is a factory fresh, sterile wheel surface completely free of stick metallic deposits. Alright, section 5. After a thorough wash, you might look at your paint and think it's perfectly clean. But try this test next time. Wash your car dry, put your hand inside a thin plastic sandwich bag, then gently glide over your fingers across the paintwork. You will feel a rough sandpaper-like texture, contaminants, industrial fallout, sap, asphalt, tar, and hard water minerals that are chemically glued to your clear. Wishing alone cannot, Washing alone cannot remove them. You need to perform a deep contamination using a detailed cleaver. The mechanical decontamination stage requires a fine grade detailing clay bar or a model clamming fed with a dedicated, highly weak clay lubricant. Never use dry clay on paint and never use plain water. As the clay will catch and scratch the surface, mix the lubricant generously over a small 2 by 2 square foot section. Glide the clay bar across the lubricated panel using light fiber pressure in a straight line. As that removes the physically shears off and absorb embedded microfiber particles that are sticking out above the clear line. Keep checking the fish or clay as it gets dirty. Hold it inward, it will a fresh, clean surface. Once a section is completed, wipe it clean with a plus microfiber. Paint will instantly feel glossy, smooth, perfectly prepared for your protection layer. Chapter 6, Drying. This is another major danger zone where beautiful paintwork gets ruined. Most people take an old small leather or a small kitchen cloth and tag it firmly across that wet panels to dry the car. If a single microfiber piece of dust settled on the car while you were washing it, draining the towel across that dry, clear coat creates deep micro marines. We need to read it and re-engineer our drawing. The modern professional standard relies on a massive heavy-duty weighted loop microfiber drying wheel. These towels feature special loop weave that can absorb up to 3 to 4 liters of water instantly without scratching. Instead of wiping back and forth, and lay the large towel flat across the wet panels, let it naturally weight absorb the surface and gently drag it towards you by the corners. To take safety to the absolute limit and minimize travel contact entirely, use an automotive police air blaster or a dedicated warm air dryer. Use the concentrated fume of high velocity air to completely blow sand water out. Tights of your side mirror housing, door jams, and the lug nut holes and the wind trim lines that completely eliminate every water spot from drying on the surface, which is a massive headache in Indian cities due to high mineral content on hard groundwater. Second, Kevin, let's settle the biggest debate in the Indian luxury car world today. Ceramic coating versus paint protection film or PPA. If you walk into any detailing studio in Mumbai or Delhi, they will try to upsell you both. But as you independent consultant, let's break down the actual material science so you can make a smart financial decision based on your real world driving environment. Look at that physical difference. Paint protection film is a literal physical skin or a plastic wrap over your car. If you drive extensively on Indian national highways, you're flying gravel, stones within minor bumper to bumper city traffic scratches are common behavior. You life. Modern premium TPU will feature a self-healing top coat. If you get minor swirl mark from a dirty wash from apart, the car out in warm Indian sun, and the heat will cause the polymer structure to self-heal, making the scratches vanish automatically. On the other hand, a ceramic or a graphene coating is a liquid crystal polymer that chemically fuses with the clear coat. It doesn't stop rock chip, but it creates a hyper sleek, hard hydrophobic surface. Water and must light effortlessly, making you your weekly cleaning extremely in. It provides elite UV resistance, preventing the paint from oxidation and fading under our harsh summer heat waves. My strategic recommendation: if your budget permits, do a hybrid set. Apply PPF on high impact zones like the front bumper, hood fenders, and side mirrors, and ceramic coat at the rest of the vehicles to enjoy the ultimate balance of gloss and armor. Let's open the doors and move inside the cabin for chapter 8. Modern luxury car interiors feature incredibly dedicated premium materials, unpigmented Nappa leather, fine grained open core matte wood veneers, and massive glass displays. The combination of intense Indian UV heat peeking through the windshield and high monsoon humidity creates perfect breeding ground for the cabin destruction, leather cracking, and white fungus outbreaks. To maintain premium leather, completely avoid cheap silicone-based shines. Silicone leaves a greasy, sticky film that seals the leather pores, catches the dust, and creates an artificial glossy shine that looks cheap. Genuinely luxury leather should always look completely matte and feel supple. Use a dedicated pH balanced leather cleaner sprayer onto a house hair detailing brush. Work the brush in gently circles to clean deep inside the pores and vacuum out body oils and sweat transfer. Once dry, apply a high-grade leather conditioner containing UV blockers. This fills the leather. This fuels the leather hide, keeping it flexible and preventing it from drying out and cracking under high summer heat. For modern open pore wood trims, never spray aggressive interior polishes. Wipe them down using a dry or slightly damp microfiber towel mixed with a specialized matter detailed spray to maintain that organic, non-reflective factory look. Chapter 9 in 8 Bay. A lot of owners think that out of sight means out of mind, but a luxury engine bay and thick layers of the dust that traps that around the block reduces cooling efficiency. However, a modern German engine bay is high-tech made of sophisticated sensors, exposed wiring harnesses, and sensitive electronic control modules. You cannot just open the hood and blast it with high-pressure water. Before any cleaning begins, ensure the engine is completely cool to avoid thermal shock to the metal block. Take plastic cling wrap of aluminum foil and carefully shield the exposed alternators, the main battery terminal blocks, and the primary ECU air intake boxes. Spray a specialized surface safe automotive degreaser diluted precisely according to instructions. Use a long-range detailing brushes to agitate the grease and dust buildup around the fluid cap. Stir towels and plastic engine cover when rinsing. Switch your pressure washer to a wide, gentle fan pattern or use a low pressure garden hose from a safe distance. Never use a concentrated jet stream. Once rinsed, dry this area thoroughly using an air remover. Remove the protective foil and apply premium water-based trim dressing to protect the rubber coolant hose and plastic sprouts from premature cracking. Let's bring the entire ultimate masterclass together with a high practically actionable operational calendar. You don't need to do a multi-stage detail every single week to preserve our your luxury vehicle's value and keep it absolute showroom condition. We just need to follow a disciplined maintenance timeline. The executive vehicle care calendar weekly routine, a basic safe contactless pre-wash and a linear two bucket contact wash to remove weekly road rage. Clean the front windshield glass and vacuum out loose floor mat dust. Monthly routine, deep iron fallout, wheel cleaning, application of spray ceramic sealant on or graphene topper to boost up your paint protection film and a full interior wipe down with leather conditioning treatments, biannual pre-seasonal routine ritual. A comprehensive professional detailing right before the summer that hits and right before the monsoon flood arrive. This includes cleaning out the critical panoramic sunroof drainage lines, deep engines base sterilization, and the full paint decontamination clay stage. By following this routine, doesn't keep your car looking spectacular. It completely hurts the heavy financial depreciation that affects poorly maintained luxury import in India. When you take care of your engineering, the engineering takes care of you. What about you guys? What is your a single biggest challenge you face when trying to keep your car clean during our intense or on monsoon months? Let me know your thoughts, your experiences down in the comment below. Let's start an automotive discussion. If this video if this ultimate masterclass gave you real world and practical insights, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for more uncompromised raw automotive deep dives right from this studio desk. And I'll see you guys in the very next video. Until then, drive safe, stay sharp, and take care of yourself. Thank you so much.